Hi, everybody. How are you? Sorry, I was a minute or so late there. It was my new setup has the way I've set things up now has a personality to it. um, one of the cameras, the overhead camera, doesn't like to be turned on second. It has to come first. Maybe because it's the older camera and it feels like it's been replaced, but I don't know. It's still a very good camera and works very well, but it's being persnickety. Cheers, everybody. Hi, everyone. So welcome. Let me just check. Here is get this down where I can see it. There is Linda and saying hi, and Angie's here with the Crunchberries Playhouse. And let's see. Oh, we still have to put up a tree and all the decorations and wrap stuff. Ooh, see, I got out of a lot of that when I got called to Phoenix. Bob put up the decorations. Of course, our tree is kind of like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It's a little tiny thing. So that was up. But he put up some of his other decorations, and we don't have the room that we used to have for all of his elaborate things that he has. And so, yeah, we went to Michael's the other day to pick something up, and I had to tell him to step away from the Christmas houses, because he was like looking like he was excited about them. I was like, no, we don't have any more room. And plus we've got a whole bunch out in the garage. We finally, all of our stuff is pretty much so wrapped. I wrapped the stuff for him and I that we got each other that we knew. Sent the stuff off to the grandkids. Got that taken care of. Tomorrow's our anniversary and 45 years. Woohoo! So, we're going to go to dinner at a place in Tacoma. Some Italian restaurant that's off of Pearl down near the Vashon Ferry, kind of where you come up from Ruston. Anyway, Larry and Angie probably know where it is. So we're going to go there for our anniversary, but that's about it, what we're doing. Everything else is pretty chill. Things have gotten delivered to the grandkids, and that was my main focus. I have little gifties here for my sisters, and I haven't gotten those out, nor have I gotten some cards and stuff out, but maybe Sunday I'll do that. There's Gail. Says she's doesn't have anything done. Oh, yay. And long time ago, but I still can't remember. Larry. And he's saying I may be a day early, but I say it's the 17th. Yes, the 17th is our wedding anniversary. That's very... Drove my Chevy to the levee. The levee. I won't sing it so I don't get a copyright strike, but yay. Last minute stuff. Oh, I know. And Bob ordered a bunch of the stuff for the grandkids, and rather than have it delivered directly there, he had it delivered here. So that was a hefty shipping thing at our local Going Postal. Got that taken care of. Tree decorating, wrapping presents. Yep, I finally made it here. And there's Helen. She was, where were you? Helen, I saw you earlier. Was it on, I think it was on Tish's maybe there. And Tamara was there too. Was that Friday? Yes, Friday. Da-da-da, my little Friday guys. So Tamara's here, Linda, everybody. Me dancing. Oh, sippy sippy. Yeah, so the sippy sippy. I'm out of Krabby's. Oh well. I was cold. Didn't have any Bailey's, didn't want to do coffee, out of Bailey's. Had some apple cider. So had apple cider. And then remember this past summer, I had that ginger infused vodka with my sisters for something. that was inspired to put in this because it is yummers, really yummers. Anyway, yes, 45 years, woot woot. We're excited. Hi, Janice. Yeah, Janice was just on Tish's. She was doing a pour, and Tish was cutting up paper, and everybody's having a good time. Yep. And there we go. So one care package to go out to my granddaughter in North Carolina. Yeah. We had to ship the last thing to Arizona today. And Giuseppe's, I don't think so. It's an Italian, it has a different name. It's right on the road that, like, if you go on Pearl and you're going straight down Pearl and you want to turn to get to Ruston, right down there, that's that new, instead of going straight ahead to the ferry dock, you turn and there's a kind of, it's not on Pearl, not Franklin, that's what's the other one, but no, it's down there. Anyway, I'll remember the name and I'll tell you after I've been there. So who knows? But tonight, I thought I would show you guys a little bit of something from Africa. The last few, I did some editing, and I'd show you those first. So you got a chance to see some. And then I have a crazy funny story. What's going on? What's going on? Cancel that. I don't want to do that. There we go. Okay, there's that. And going to go to, I know what I need. Hang on. I just have to do one more thing. I've got things so that you can see. I need to be able to see this. That's what I need this over here for. And yeah, and this, and then I can see what you guys have to say. Put that there. Okay, that'll work. That will work. Sort of. Yes. Okay, here we go. Gonna get this back up here where I wanted it. I practiced this, but I tried something crafty and it was kind of crazy. Okay, back to live mode. There we go. So I thought I would show you a few of the pictures that I have from Africa that out of the 13,000 I took, there's a few that I think are okay, that are pretty good. So I'll take you to those. And so I might have shown some of these to you, but I can't really quite remember. So I'm going to, here, I'll just do this. So this is a baobab tree up on a hill, and I did this one in infrared. Come on. Oh, aren't you going to be this way? Oops, don't get big. No, that's not what I wanted to do. What? Oh, ba-bam-bam. Oh, okay, I'll just do this. And these are some of these. These were rock, a certain kind of tree that grows right out of the rocks. Rock fir or something. I can't remember what they were called now. Why can't I remember? Anyway, but I like this one with infrared. That's a video. Oh, no, that's not. That's... this was a baobab tree with the moon was setting in the morning. We had been out early, so that was kind of fun. Another one of these cool, and you do it in infrared. When you're doing infrared, the green or the part that would be normally green shows up really white in infrared, and this one I really loved. One of my infrared elephants. Yeah, I like that. It shows their texture. A jackal. This is in infrared that I didn't convert to black and white. I just pulled up the flat infrared. This is a mashatu tree, a young mashatu tree. And the mashatu trees, oftentimes the base of them can be like 15, 20 feet in diameter. I mean, I had mashatu trees that I took pictures of with the leopards in them up above, that they were actually, you drove around them. But this was a young mashatu tree, but they're huge. That canopy, they get really huge and just amazing. Another one of these rock pines, were they? I think that's what they called them. Ah, there's my lion. I think I've shown that one to you. And I did it infrared. Now we're into color. One of the cheetahs, that first night I was there, had some cheetahs that were out and about laying under a tree. And then they went and sat right on the ridge during sunset. Very cooperative cheetahs. Very cooperative, don't you think? I know the tree. Let's see. What's this? Coming up. Oh, an eland at the watering hole. A leopard. She was irritated with her mate because he did not like that we were around taking pictures, and so he went and hid in this in a the roots of a tree and these bushes, and did not come out until she finally had to go in and pounce on him, and we heard that. Female leopards or something, and she got up and stretching. Yeah. Pretty cool. This was this was something that we came upon, was a little surprising. We caught a mating of a female and of two leopards. Now, if you notice the difference in the size of the heads of these two, the female, she initiated this whole thing. And I think I showed you guys this, but boy, yeah, she came up, smacked him up against the head, woke him up, and said, "Hey, get busy." But so much bigger than her, and just amazing. Giraffe. I don't know. Oh, this is the lilac-breasted roller. It has 7 or 8 or 11 colors in it. It's an amazing bird. I got it flying too. A little cub, little lion cub. There were 5 or 6 of them hanging around. I have one at the very end of these guys, I think. Cheetah mom with her son. Squirrel. On a rhino, one of those cool birds that pick up all the bugs off of them. This was a leopard. We followed her for some time. She was stalking some prey at one evening. They're so cool. She snuck up on this anthill and was kind of stalking over it, and then she kind of stayed there for a little bit. Lots of bushes in the way, so cheetah in the morning. Cheetah mom. That was cheetah's son, cheetah mom. And then he's playing and pouncing on mom. I think I showed you these guys. The one that was chasing stuff. And they went and sat in the sunrise. That was the last one I missed. Oh, this was that cheetah coming down to the river for breakfast. A rhino, and in black and white. A starling. Look at the starlings they have. Oh my gosh. This is called a a rock a rock orchid. I think it's called a rock orchid. And then that's a clip springer behind it, out of focus. I did that on purpose. A clip springer that lives on these rocks. And the Sand River. Some elephants coming out of the mud hole. Nollas, female nollas. Yeah, that's what those are. And my lion walking along. And that's the same. I took it in black and that I did in infrared. That's in with the color camera. It's better black, and I liked him better in the black and white. But that's where he was sitting. Yeah, so that's the same one. These are guinea fowl. The color on their heads. Look at this, you guys. Look at that. And their patterns. Okay, and pigeons or doves. I like the reflections in that. This was a impala with a bird out in front of it. And some more impala. These are done in infrared, so it makes the impala look really white. Warthogs. And impalas. This is one of my favorites. The reflections. And okay, this one, it looks, yeah, you can see how it's kind of blown out. I haven't completely adjusted it. Why is the blowout shows? Why are the blowouts showing? Don't do that. I don't know why it's doing that. But anyway, this was done in infrared in the middle of the day, and this is called an eagle owl. It's one of the largest owls there is, and he was up in the shade up in this, and I had to get it with infrared. It was the only way I could catch him. There he is. There's another mashatu tree. That must be a video. Another video aren't showing up. And there. Oh, and here is the lion pride. There were 3 females and all of these little ones. And I love this picture of them. She's just like, okay. She had just walked over there, and they, of course, to get some relaxation, and they all followed her. Okay, so I wanted to share that. I haven't actually. You guys are the first people that I've showed this cut to. This is kind of my cut out of them. There's a couple that are going away, but this is one of my favorites. The reflection one with all the impalas is one of my favorites. So, and the little cub and the cheetahs. The leopard that is when she's stretching and stuff was pretty fun. But this one, the mom's look on her face. Look at that. Look at that look on her face. How tolerant is that of a mom to be? And I guess one of the things I have to tell you, I was maybe 25 feet away from them. Maybe 25, 30 feet or so. They literally walked right around my Jeep, and then she got and she walked over to a hill, and we kind of followed her. And yeah, we were very, very close. It was so nice. So nice. And look at this little guy. Look at that. Oh, so cool. And there's another one back here behind it, and then one coming across. This one, I'm happy with that one. So, let's see. I was here. There I'm going here. There we go. there, back to me. Okay, so you guys, thank you so much for letting me show you those. I wanted to get a chance to share that with you guys. I thought I hadn't shared them much before I went on break, and I wanted to make sure you guys got a chance to see them. And I'm glad you like them. Yay! I love the morning cheetah, and this one is awesome. Thank you. Yeah, the morning cheetahs are just, that was something else. That was something else. Yeah, it was crazy. So tonight, story time. Yeah. Okay, story time's animals. I thought I'd show the animals. We'll give them a minute, but I want it to be fun and laugh. And so this book is by a gentleman named Keith Graves, and let me pull him up. And so let's see. Yes. So this is his website. All right. Just cracked me up from the very beginning. I mean, he's the author and illustrator. He's done a fair number of books. Monsterator. Frank was a monster who wanted to dance, which is a book I had in my library. I remember that one very good. Loretta, three nasty gnarlies, unexpectedly bad hair of Barcelona's Smith, puppy, too many frogs, pet boy, uncle, I can't, something or other that. And then this one down here, the Orphan of Awkward Falls, is a chapter book. And I just checked it out of the library to read. And it's one of those chapter books that's interspersed with these really cool pencil drawings. But so here's his bio. It just cracks me up. I always love it when an author does a bio that's just too funny. Where the heck did you come from? And are you a regular human? I grew up long, long ago in a strange, faraway land called New Orleans. And if you don't think it really is a strange place, then you haven't been there for Mardi Gras. And yes, all except for my left eye and part of my nose, which are bionic. I am human. What were you like as a kid? When I was a small fry, I loved drawing and painting and building stuff, and I once tried to build a nuclear submarine in my backyard using junk I'd found in my dad's tool shed. It had a few problems. I also made Egyptian barges out of twigs, fabulous works of art from colored rice, and my own line of sporty t-shirts. I had a lot of spare time back then. That's hilarious. My love of kooky yarn. Why do you make up such weird stories? My love of kooky yarns probably comes from my grandfather. He used to tell me a story every night when I would stay at my grandparents' house during the summer vacation. And he had an amazing imagination. Every story was different, and everyone was breathtaking, exciting, and gut-bustingly funny. The stories always began the same. He and his younger brother would go nighttime possum hunting, armed only with a flashlight and a sack. And when they spotted a possum in a tree, one brother would climb up and shake the critter loose, and while the other held the sack down below, ready to catch it when it fell. They really did that. Except when the possum would turn out to be an elf or something crazy, and the story would go completely nuts from there. When you were a tyke, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be 3 things when I was a kid: a secret agent, a pro, insert popular sport here, star, or a member of the Monkees, which was an ancient rock band that used to be on TV back in the Bronze Age. Hey. Oh, I can't. Eventually, I settled on being an artist. For me, writing stories, playing loud music, or building submarines out of cardboard are all part of an artist's jobs. I think it's good to be well-rounded. He says, how did you learn to draw? I've been obsessed with drawing since I was knee-high to a slug. Knee-high to a slug, That's great. I drew pictures 24/7. I'll bet I have drawn at least 5 or 6 billion pictures, mostly of things with one eye in my life. Most of them stunk, but some came out okay. That's the thing. If you draw lots of pictures, chances are few will be really cool. How do you get an idea? Are you mental or what? I eat a banana and stare out the window. When I begin to drool on my notebook, something usually pops into my head. If not, I have another banana. And if by mental you mean am I psychic, then yes, I am. I'm so clairvoyant. In fact, I can accurately predict what I will have on my sandwich 2 weeks from now. So he says, that is hilarious. So anyway, there, his photos. So anyway, that's what that is. And so you get a sense of what he's like, what his things are, his gallery of art, the different kind of things. Next page of gallery. He has all this different kind of weird, very different, strange art. And I love the way he presents it. The caddick or nap. Anyway, Uncle Blurbafink's seriously ridiculous stories. That's funny. I mean, his artwork is great. So for this story, the artwork compared to this that we are seeing right here is relatively subdued. But I think you're going to like it because it's pretty darn funny. And the story is awesome. I love it. Let me get my things where I can see them again. And we will go back to live mode and take you to the book called Chicken Big. Almost there. New camera. I just need there we go. Oops, that's too big. Covered up the book. There we go. Yeah. So here we are. Chicken Big by Keith Graves. Chicken Big by Keith Graves. On a teeny little farm, in an itty-bitty coop, a very small hen laid a big, humongous egg. The egg began to shake. The egg began to quake. Out popped a big, humongous chick. "What is it?" crowed the little rooster. "It's big," chucked the small chicken. "It's enormous," clucked the smaller chicken. "It's an elephant," peeped the smallest chicken. She was not the smartest beak in the flock. "He's too big to stay in our itty-bitty coop," crowed the little rooster. "Much, much too big," clucked the small chicken. "He'll break the floor," clucked the smaller chicken. Indoor elephants are dangerous," squawked the smallest chicken. I don't feel like an elephant," thought the big chick. And the next day, an acorn fell and conked the smallest chicken on the head. "The sky is falling," she peeped. "Run for your lives." So the chickens ran for their lives. "Don't worry," said the big, enormous, humongous chick. "It's only an acorn. They're actually quite tasty." "I don't think elephants eat acorns," said the little rooster. I heard they only eat popcorn, clucked the small chicken. Maybe he's not an elephant, clucked the smaller chicken. And the smallest chicken looked closely at the big humongous chick. My mistake, she peeped. A squirrel! A squirrel, thought the big enormous chick. Later on, the smallest chicken was pecking for worms when a raindrop splattered on top of her head. The sky is leaking, she peeped. We'll all drown, run for your lives! And the chickens ran for their lives again. Relax, said the big humongous chick. It's only rain. Come stand under my wings and you'll stay dry. Just, I've never seen a squirrel do that, crowed the little rooster. Not very squirrelish at all, clucked the small chicken. Squirrels don't keep you dry in the rain, clucked the smaller chicken. I see what you're saying, peeped the smallest chicken. These are not bright chickens, thought the big chick. After a while, a chilly wind began to blow. Someone has put the world in the refrigerator, peeped the smallest chicken. We're all going to freeze. Run for your lives. But they didn't get far. Don't panic, said the big humongous chick. It's only the north wind. Stand behind me and I will protect you. And the chickens all felt much better. An umbrella would have turned inside out in the wind, crowed the little rooster. Oh, that's right. They thought he was an umbrella. He's not inside out as far as I can tell, clucked the smallest chicken. I'm all warm and comfy now, clucked the smaller chickens. Only one thing makes me feel that way, peeped the smallest chicken. A sweater! Plainly, this fellow is a sweater. This is getting ridiculous, thought the big humongous chick. At nap time, the little chickens returned to the coop and found all their eggs were gone. We've been robbed, crowed the little rooster. By an egg burglar, clucked the smaller chicken. Woe is me, clucked the smaller chicken. Woe is me too, peeped the smallest chick. And the chickens all began to boo-hoo-hoo. But the big humongous chick saw a sneaky red fox carrying the eggs into his den a mile away. Oh, no, you don't! And with 3 giant hops, the big humongous chick caught up to the fox just as he was about to make himself a scrambled egg supper. Yikes! Said the fox. I don't think so, said the big humongous chick. Hippopotamus? The fox thought he was a hippopotamus. I don't think so, but you are a naughty thief. And the frightened fox ran away with his tail between his legs, having lost all interest in poultry. In no time, the big chick was stomping back to the coop with the missing eggs. Our babies, cried the happy little chickens. Our hero, they all clucked. Yay! I knew it all along, crowed the little rooster. He's no elephant. He's definitely not a squirrel, clucked the small chicken. And he's certainly no umbrella, clucked the smaller chicken. He couldn't be a sweater, peeped the smallest chicken. Clearly he's a cow. Only one thing could be that smart, so kind, so warm, and so brave. A cow, shouted the others. No, shouted the others. He's a chicken. And the big humongous chick was thrilled to find out that he was a chicken after all. Oh, thank goodness, he said. Now I can move back into the coop. Actually, it's a rather small coop, crowed the little rooster. It's itty-bitty, clucked the smaller chicken. Teensy-weensy, clucked the smaller chicken. But we'll make room, peeped the smallest chicken. And yes, he still sounds like an elephant. And that is Big Chicken. Oh my goodness. Crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, crazy. So I have to show you one last thing I have here, just to show, because it's something that I did a while back. And it was the chicken that I drew a long time ago, and it made me just think, oh, that would go perfectly with this book. Are you going to show up? Is it too bright? What's going on? There it is. There it is. And there. So this is one that chicken that I drew that one time from Light. Come on. There we go. Over here. There we go. So it starts to do this chicken, if you ever want to do a chicken like this. It starts with just that kind of triangle kind of sort of pear shape. So it's a drawing that'll go all pear shape on you. And, that's a joke. My mom would have said stuff like that. And then you make the wing comes up like this and a wing come out like this. And it has this angle type thing here. And a little V in here, and a V here, and a V here to connect it together. And then you do these goofy eyes. I got this one off that whimsical drawing, I think. I can't remember when I was doing Draw a Bird a Day. Mine's looking this way. This is my great big chicken. I think I've shown you this before. I might have shown how I did this one before. There we go. And then you can do all kinds of different things with it, like give it a different kind of feathers up on the top and adjust it and give it a kind of around its neck. So I'm probably, since I've been drawing gnomes out, I thought about trying to do a gnome chicken, but that was a little bit much. But this one has little things. And then what's fun to do is the little ones are just pecking on the ground. Or is like a pear that's bent over the other way. And then you just put the beak out and the little head there. And you can get the wings going here and here. And then the feet. Yeah. So more chickens. More chickens. Crazy. Draw a chicken, you guys. Chickens are just, inherently fun. They're just ridiculously inherently fun. Anyway, tech issue sheesh. Thank you. Need to hear more of this guy's books. I know I have went on, and there's not many on Libby, so I'm going to go to the library probably next week and put some on hold, or I'll go online on the library and see if I can find some on hold, because they are a lot of fun, and his artwork is a lot of fun too. Yeah, so what's everybody saying here? I know his drawings are just hilarious. Thank you for the compliments on the photographs. I had a good time with them. And next I'll show you Oaxaca when I get those almost edited. That was being pulled down to Phoenix I drew on the way down to Phoenix on the plane, and I ended up drawing, what did I draw? I drew a bunch of gnomes and little things, and I drew, yeah, I tried to do a, where did it go? I did some gnomes like this, like a Christmas tree gnome, but gave it eyes. And then I did that on the plane. And then I did this one on the plane. Oh, you can't see that one very well. I'm going to color these in one night. And, but on the flight on the way back, I edited the whole way. I pulled out my computer and I edited photos all the way back, which was good to do. It was a good way to do that. Nobody sent any. Nope, nobody sent in anything. The gnomes. I will show. So I'm gonna come back on Sunday after Larry and Angie's. I'll be at 6:30 on Sunday, I think. And then Sunday and either Wednesday or Thursday. I still have to decide if it's Wednesday or Thursday. I'm gonna do. Might be Wednesdays. Yeah. See. But anyway, so I'll be back on Sunday for another time, and send in some stuff, okay, you guys? Yay! I'll have some. I'm going to do a Christmas story on that. I'll do either, because I know that Christmas is on. I think on a Sunday. Is it Sunday? Although I can still do a show on that because we're not going unless we're out on the beach. Going out to Claylock. Sunday, the 25th. So anyway, I will come back on Wednesday of this week. Yes, I'll come back on Wednesday this week on the 21st. And then I'll decide whether I'm going to do Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. See how that goes. But we'll be back. And I'll have a Cajun Night Before Christmas to read to you anyway. And a couple others. So until then, you guys, everybody, thank you for being here. Thanks so much for always being so supportive and for, I love doing this. I really do. And I love being here with you guys. So until next time, send in your art and keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. And I'll catch you next time.
In the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feeling alright, we won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be
Thank you.
famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous. We could be famous. You blow my mind, looking like a model, better than the usual. Yeah, you don't even try.
Chicken salad.
Have it your typical, I put you on a
That's hilarious.
pedestal. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes.
Yes, that's where we're going. Macalusos. That's right. Yay. That's where we're going.
I just need
Bucket
you
is
by
full.
my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you
Maybe. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, that would be awesome. That would be 7 o'clock.
We could be